Hi, I'm Two-Siders. Today we are checking out the new Ashen Thicket biome on the experimental branch in Against the Storm. Apologies for my throat, I've been really sick lately. I really wanted to record this game though, or this footage. Subscribe for more Against the Storm content. The Ashen Thicket is this super red looking biome on the main map with special effects regarding crafting cornerstones. So whilst the Coastal Grove biome in the new DLC, and by the way, you do need the DLC to play the Ashen Thicket in the future. Again, this is just the experimental branch, so you won't be able to see this in-game. Similar to the Coastal Grove, where you have a strider port that searches for blueprints, well, in the Ashen Thicket, you complete dangerous or forbidden glade events, you get a resource, and using the new building in the starter glade, you will be able to forge cornerstones, so it's a little bit cooler than just like finding random blueprints, I guess. This biome has an average amount of fertile soil, so this makes it exactly the same as all the other biomes. Marshlands is still the only biome with small amounts of fertile soil. I kind of wish we had a new biome with small amounts of fertile soil to break up the monotony of the farms. And these are the natural resources. It's a good idea to bring a fishing hut because there's double resources there. It's a good idea to bring a forager camp as well. We are just going to bring any sort of farm because again we have the normal amounts of fertile soil and I guess a fishing hut and more villagers. I played the game before this. I'm re-recording it. I'm really mad that I didn't record it properly the first time, but anyways, the first game we had some bugs, so if you are a developer, please listen up because I found some bugs. Either way, let's get started. Unfortunately, you will be disappointed, and soon we will watch the video for the new biome, because unfortunately on this experimental branch, everything is green. So, Two-Siders, how come everything looks like the Royal Woodlands biome? Well, unfortunately, the new animations and the new visuals are not in the experimental branch right now. The Cornerstone Forge looks different as well. So I just want to show you, using the web browser, what this biome would actually look like. So the Ashen Thicket is, I guess, not really red. It's more of a paste beige color, kind of a dark forest, right? And in the video, even the building, the Cornerstone Forge, looks very different. The first thought that I had regarding this building style is that new building styles generally represent new races. And there were many community votes regarding the new races. One of them was that, oh, let's get bats. I don't know if it's the same one, but a separate vote was about these non-bats that are different from bats. And anyways, I just wanted to say that this new building, I kind of wonder, it kind of looks like, I guess, a non-bat, maybe it's a wolf, but there's no chance that we're gonna get a new species, unfortunately, because we just got the frogs. But maybe in the future, if they do add the non-bats, this is gonna be their building style. The thing you need to know about the Cornerstone Forge, and I'll show you the example in game as well, is it's not just pick or get a random cornerstone like the strider port regarding the blueprints, okay? You actually craft your cornerstone that is going to be a brand new effect. You pick the condition, the effect, and the negative consequence. You need Thunderblight Shards to forge the new cornerstones, and by the way, I'm not really sure how it will work. Let's start cutting into a glade in the meantime. It's similar to the Coastal Grove, where you get less cornerstones. You get less cornerstones in the Ashen Thicket, but you make up for it using the forge or the whatever, the building, right? I don't know how it works, because normally you would get a cornerstone every year. The Strider Port one makes sense, because you just get less blueprint dots, right, on the reputation bar. I'm not sure how it works here. Maybe you just get like no cornerstones after like year 5 or something. or for 3 years or something like that. I don't really know. Let's get the vegetables. And the effects, the conditions and the effects are random, so these change, okay? This is why these are the different icons in the video. So for instance, right now we have every 50 bait used in the fishing hut, or every copper ore mined, or every 2 discovered glades, or every 50 flower produced, something positive happens. And the something positive here is you gain a grace period, you know, when you are losing, but we never lose, so we don't pick that one, right? 15 training gear, which is good because we have lizards and frogs both. You gain 25 biscuits, which is only good for humans right now, or 20 random food items, which is decent too. Let's pick this one. And the negative consequence, 10% higher chance of consuming double food. 2 buildings turn into ruins. That's actually kind of funny. I want to try this one. What happens? -2 to pickled goods production is really bad because, again, frogs and... Or actually, never mind, frogs don't eat pickled goods. 2 villagers die, so that's really bad. And as you can see, there is a star rating as well, so the 2 stars, and I've even seen 3-star ones in the previous video, are a little bit better. If you're a developer, the bugs I found were, I got into 2 dangerous glades, and I couldn't move my camera. I couldn't move my camera using WESD, I had to restart the game. And another one was regarding the Cornerstone Forge. I had an extremely broken cornerstone, where for every 1 woodcutter, I'm showing you this on the screen right now, hopefully. Every 1 woodcutter would get +2 to porridge production. And I had 6 woodcutters, so that should mean 16 porridge produced in like the brewery building that I had, but it was... I only gained 2, and it wasn't really showing up on the brewery buildings for whatever reason. Anyways, we got into the glade. We got one of the hardest glade events. The hardest early glade events, but I guess we can just burn it down. I do like to perform the ritual on these totems of whatever. We have to complete the glade event to gain 1 shard. It doesn't say on the glade here, it just says when you hover over the Thunderblight Shard, and it's really interesting that you can actually sell these, and it's super good to sell these because they cost 8 gold. Just for reference, of course we are playing on veteran, on a prestige 10 or whatever. When everything gets more expensive, it's even worse, but wildfire essences cost 2.5 gold. Now compare that Thunderblight Shard is nothing. It's really good to sell Thunderblight Shards if you don't care about the cornerstones. Or maybe you get a really bad negative effect. All 4 of them are really bad, so you just never want to do it. Whilst we are doing the Glade, the final thing to talk about regarding the Cornerstone Forge is that you can select a icon for it and name it Shining Trapezohedron. That's a really cool name, actually. However, I think I'm gonna pick... Should have picked this one before we got into the Glade. Flower produced, copper ore. Is there even copper ore on this map? Yeah, there is. We didn't find any. Let's just get the flower produced one, and every 50 flower produced, we get 25 training gear. That sounds super cool, actually. And we are going to pick the weapon. Okay. And let's call this Samurai Flower, because it kind of sounds like flower. Let's complete the Glade event. I'll pause the recording until then. Oh, damn, we did get the rain mill, so that would play really well into this every 50 flower produced. Oh, and by the way, it's flower or die. I didn't actually read that. The icon kind of messed me up. And we completed the Glade event, so now we just get the Thunderblight Shard instantly, unceremoniously. And unfortunately, when you do press the Forge button, there is no animation or anything like that, but they probably will implement it later. Samurai Flower. Every 50 flower or die produced, gain 25 training gear. Sounds good. So yeah, I'm not gonna play the entire settlement until the end. Anyways, thank you so much for checking out this video. Subscribe for more Against the Storm content. I hope to check out the Ashen Thicket when all the animations and everything is implemented, because I do like how it looks. Hang on. I do really like how it looks at the first glance on the patch notes. By the way, these patch notes don't work on mobile for some reason. You do need to open this on PC. At least it didn't work on my iPhone, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Two-Siders, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, I cannot move my camera. So I got the bug again. Maybe the bug is regarding placing paths or placing buildings, but okay, now I can move it again. Hang on. Oh, okay, I found the bug developer. So I'm pressing my F1 shortcut to place the paths as I normally do. And when you place a path once, you cannot move the camera. I cannot move it right now. I'm pressing escape. But when I place paths again... Hang on. Never mind that. Yeah, if I press F1 again, then now it's locked. If I press it again, sometimes... Yeah, sometimes F1 unlocks my camera. So maybe that's just an experimental branch feature thing to press F1. Maybe I'm like that guy in World of Warcraft that was complaining on the forums that pressing Alt F4 keybind crashes his game. So I don't know.